Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. Beautiful, cloudy, sunny. I don't know what the day's doing. Had a little bit of snow, major winds, no weather alerts or anything. It's currently minus 12, feels like minus 22 with the wind chill, which means it is 11 degrees Fahrenheit, but feels like minus 8. Jean and I are still doing our junk embroideries, but it's the last day today. We're going to move on to something different next week. Hey, Belinda and Teresa and Chrissy, nice to see you guys. Welcome. And Jean's here. Look, she's busy working. She's just doing it. And mine is over there. So I'm making you big. Oh, no, center stage, Jean.
I don't care. I just give you a hard time about that. Dag
That's okay.
nabbit, I got it.
Abracadabra. Ha.
Hello, everyone. I'm just stitching all my stuff down. I basted it down. Now I got a knot on my thread, and I don't think I'm going to get it out. Wouldn't you know? Give it one more try. Yeah, it's there to stay. I hate that. Oh, no, it went. Woohoo! I just didn't pull the right way. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm still at the same spot where you've seen me, but I'm stitching things down. I'm not really doing a lot of decorative stitching. Mostly, I mean, this is as decorative as it gets. Mostly blanket stitch and just straight running stitches. Mostly because I intend to embellish this further. And now I do like to embroidery, but why should I waste my time and energy when I'm going to cover some of it up? So I'm doing the bare essentials on this. But I want to show you something too. I cut some felt balls just in case. This is just an FYI because I like that half dome look thing on there. That's not where it's going to go. It was where it's going to go until I looked at the screen, and that's two bright yellows together. So it's not going to happen. But anyway, this is one of those, you see them at Christmas time, but they're the felted ball garlands. Um, the one on
Mailman's here.
Mailman or Gary. Um,
Oh,
I think I got this at Hobby Lobby at Christmas time. Well, I thought, well, here's my felt balls, right? The inside of them are paper. Looks like I sliced a lemon, doesn't it?
it does. You
But
could
they,
do slices, Gene. That would be so cool.
yeah, they have a paper core. And I thought they probably would just by feeling them. And that's why if you buy the wool balls for your dryer, like at Walmart or something, they are full of paper too. They're paper centers. So,
In a
all my,
dryer?
yeah, have you not heard of that?
Hmm.
Instead of dryer sheets, you throw a couple of wool balls in
Oh
there, and it
yeah, but I didn't realize they were paper centers. Like that's
the ones you can get at Walmart are, and I don't know about other brands, maybe even Amazon, but if you're going to look, you would want 100% wool.
mm-hmm.
I mean, you're just going
I,
to get
I
a
I
better.
don't want paper in my dryer.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of felt around it, so I'm sure it would still do what it's supposed to do, but I don't know for how long.
Yeah.
And a felt ball, a real wool one, is possibly going to get smaller. Now, I do have some friends that run a mill, and they did make dryer balls, and they were all the way wool. And I have felted on one with, needle felting. It's fun. But after a while, they start getting hard. Just, because that's what it takes to turn wool into felt is friction and heat and moisture. And they may not get all those things, but they get enough of them with needle felting. So I have a little thing I told Kim about it already, and this is pretty silly.
Pet peeve. Jean has a pet peeve. Here we go. Pet peeves are us.
Yeah, you know how when you go, I mean, there's the Android phones and there's iPhones. Now I know there's several different Samsung and Google and all those, and I don't know if each one of those have their own kind of adapter or not because I'm an iPhone girl. But everything has its own connectors, adapters, however you want to call it, computers. Um, one brand of, I've been sorting boxes. I have cleaned out all of the inventory I had in my garage, sent it out, and so now I'm stuck with all these plastic tubs. And even the plastic tubs, different manufacturers for the same size of tubs, their lids don't mix and match. But you know what I found out this morning? I probably knew this but didn't think about it because I had been going through all those boxes yesterday. When you go to put a shower curtain and a shower liner together, the holes are always exactly the same, no matter who made it. I know that's silly, but it's probably one of those things that you never think about. But I was like thinking I was going to have to stand there with my arms up, putting up that curtain. And I just sit there and they just all slipped right in. I reached up, hung it up, and it was perfect. I was so excited. So that was my rant, my pet peeve, and my happiness today so far.
But it's true. It is true.
Yeah.
Although I have found that there are different kinds of these adapter ends. They've got like different numbers, like a C or whatever. And some of the, like, I just bought a random one at Staples because for some reason mine disappeared. I have no idea where it went. So I had to buy a new one. And it was just a specific, I could get, and it would fit either an iPhone or my Samsung.
Wow.
Hey, Steph, nice to see you. Nice to see you. So I am just running a blanket stitch down the sides of this so that because I don't have a sewing machine.
Why don't you have a sewing machine?
Because I have three of them. But anyway, long story short, yeah, no, I still haven't got them fixed.
Uh,
Wow, my stitching is bad, so uneven.
you know
So
what? Mine isn't perfect on here either, but I like it messy. I like it uneven. I like that extra texture, I guess.
yeah, I mean, this is going to be behind anyway. So I figured I would start at the top because this is going to be where the rod goes in. So even if it's just a little bit off, it's not going to matter too much. Perfectly imperfect. Yeah. Oh no, why cannot get comfy? Too many bottoms. Oh, I can relate. I can relate. So I hope everybody's been having a wonderful week. I have been busy working on a project that I should have finished 5 years ago, and it hates me and I hate it. But it's going to get done within the next couple of weeks because I really need it out of here because it just needs to go away. Needs to go away. Needs to go live where it belongs. And it's not here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, your elbows are in the way? Oh, well, thanks for coming, Anita. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend too. I'm expecting my family to come for supper tomorrow.
We're going to party with the grandkids.
Nice.
My grandson, middle grandson, I guess is where he is. It used to be the my grandson, my granddaughter, and then it was my oldest grandson, my youngest grandson, and now it's oldest grandson, middle grandson, youngest grandson. There's so many. No, I'm not complaining. I'm
No,
not.
I wouldn't complain either. I love my bazillion kids. Not that I've got a bazillion, but you know.
I know.
Yeah. Well, you know. Note to self: don't pull it so stinking tight. Okay.
Wow,
19 grandbabies. Yeah, that's a lot of grandbabies.
that would be so much fun.
It would.
I just have the 5, and I'm pretty sure that's where it's going to stay. They're all over 40 now. Well, not quite. My daughter turns 40 this year, though.
Yeah, I'm not going to get any more grandbabies. But that's okay. I love the ones I've got.
Yep, that's what matters.
Yeah. And of course, we've got the Feral Artist Group on Sunday, and it's going to be tags. Hey, Cindy, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. You look forward to the great grands? Not quite yet. I mean, it's possible. I just hope not yet. You know, it'd be nice to see if they were a little bit more established. Okay, Jean, are we doing these things next month?
Scrappy balls?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, there you guys have it. We're going to do scrappy balls one day next week. Month. Okay. Okay. And is that too big? Am I going to need to split that up?
Oh no, I've made scrappy balls.
Hi,
Big.
Joni. Welcome, welcome. Okay. We're doing scrappy balls. Jean's scrappy balls one day next month.
I'll show you all mine. Most of mine are bigger actually. Um it just depends upon what you want to do and how you want to make it. And there's a zillion ways to do it.
But we're only doing it one day next month, or are we going to do it two? I'm just trying to get the
Um,
calendar designed.
we can do 2, I think. There's
Okay.
probably enough, you know, different things. I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe not, but
You don't have any yet? Grandkids, Joni? They're marvelous. They are marvelous. Hope you're feeling better, Joni. I know that you were a bit under the weather there for a while. Chrissy would like to know what scrappy balls are.
um
Slow
let me
stitch motherboard. This is junk embroidery. So I just took a whole bunch of things and stitched them down. And Jean's doing the same thing. She's got leftover bits, so she's just doing the same thing. Ouch. Are you looking for them? Hey,
yeah,
nice to see you, pretty dark. Let me
I don't
remember.
have
I
any
do
email.
not know your name, but I do believe you are in Winnipeg. Am I correct?
Let me finish where I'm at so I know what I'm doing. When I come back, I will go get my jar of scrappy balls.
They are incredible. Your cat would play with, oh, definitely your cats would play with scrappy balls, but the ones Jean has are so beautiful, I don't think they would get a chance.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so now I'm on the front side, or what's going to be showing, maybe. Yes. So I am definitely going to do longer and shorter, really random blanket stitches on this. And I don't think I want to put beads because I think I'm going to have some like hangy, dangly stuff. Like I've got these for dangles. Um, haven't decided. Oh, hi, Noelle. Nice to meet you. I mean, we've met before, but I did not know your name. We try and be very friendly. Well, I lied. We are very friendly. There is some incredible talent in that audience there. Absolutely incredible talents. You know, maybe I should have used something a little bit heavier. Does that show enough? Like I wanted it pretty punchy. Should I have used embroidery floss? Because I mean, I can change throughout and have various colors, which is probably what I'll do when I get to the end of this yellow. I'll use red or something. Computer's
You'll put,
motherboard. Well, that's a pretty funky motherboard. I still haven't finished stitching these ones with the thicker strands either.
you want to put me center stage?
Abracadabra!
So this is my jar of scrappy balls. There's some scrappy or stitched on rocks and stitched on poker chips and wine corks. That's at the bottom. So
Everything is an art supply until proven otherwise.
that's right. So these are the more scrappy balls. Isn't that cool? So
How?
these are the more scrappy balls.
I love those.
And then these are handmade felt balls that I've just stitched on. So there's a lot of those. And this is a felt ball. That's what I was doing before I found the scrappy balls. And then these are all scrappy balls. Some are, intentional and planned, and then some are just however it falls. There's a felt ball that I couched a curly wool yarn on there, and scrappy balls. And there's a lot of different ways to make them. So we'll kind of discuss those. There's another with the felt circles, but it's a felt ball with felt circles. So it's kind of scrappy ball, kind of not a scrappy ball. They're all scrappy balls. I mean, this is just wool I pushed together to make a ball, or felted to make the ball. So that's what scrappy balls are. And there is no rules.
So we're going to make some of those next month.
Yeah.
Oh, Sherry, nice to see you, hon. Jean's going to teach us. She's going to take us down a rabbit hole.
We'll make a base from start to finish for sure.
Says her.
Okay, we'll make the base and get started, but you may not finish it. But definitely. Oh crap! My watch band just broke.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, that sucks. Oh well, I have more. I can actually put that through and stitch it down. It's just
You
going to have
could.
a bigger loop. Oh wait, now I got to figure out how to make it. Oh, never mind. I was going to stitch it down real quick, but we're good. We're good.
So what kinds of things do we need for our scrappy balls? Something for the center. And I remember Malia was saying that she used plastic bags for hers. So I
Yes.
guess the center could be darn near anything.
Yeah. I use scrap yarn.
Yeah.
I went to a garage sale and they had a bag sale kind of thing where you get whatever you can get in a bag. And mostly what these people had were plastic canvas stitch kits. And I I'm not going to do the plastic canvas, but there's like I have one of those like Rubbermaid tubs, but the really long ones.
The ones that are really flat and go under the bed.
No, they're really that same size, but they're as big as a normal one.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I have it completely full of needlepoint kit cut yarns, and
Oh,
I'll
like
show you.
for latch hook too?
Not that little,
Oh,
I
socks
suppose.
for the center.
Huh?
Carol says you could use socks too for the center.
Yes. You could
Ooh.
cut up an old shirt and use it for the center.
So
Now,
so
I love the felted wool balls myself, but not everybody has as much access to all that as I do. But this is like anything could go. You could use plastic bags, you could use yarn, you could use thread. If you got a whole box of wooden threads, wooden spools of threads that you've been saving because you wanted the spools, or wait, maybe that's just me. But you could take the threads off of those and keep coiling until you get it big. You can make small ones with threads. And there's just if you can stitch through it, it can be a ball. That's the
all
bottom
right.
line. And if you can't and you want to glue stuff on, I suppose it can still be a scrappy ball. But I think the concept of scrappy balls is sewn, you know. But yeah.
I'm
Hey,
excited
me
because
too.
I have so much scrap fabric
You can put us
and
both on screen.
uh
I'm done being bossy.
no, no, there we go. Poof. Socks too.
Yeah, I really like the idea of socks. Oh, I just did that stitch wrong. Go figure. Well, however it turns out, it's going to be how it is.
Okay, so my edge ones. Ah, it's okay because I can always come back and add something different to it. That's why this is a junk embroidery.
Yep. I may have to start adding stuff to mine here pretty soon. I put a couple things on here and then I thought maybe I better stitch it down so I don't get connected and get angry at
Yeah.
catching myself on other pieces and
Hey, Miss Allie K. So anyway, that's going to be a couple of Fridays in March. Probably should have ironed this before I did this, correct? Then it would have stayed nice and crisp.
I got me a new embroidery hoop stand. This one goes all the way to the floor.
Which one? What? Sorry, I missed that. My furnace is on.
I got a new embroidery stand.
Oh, nice.
This one goes all the way to the floor. I mean, it goes on the, it sits on the floor and comes all the way up. It's like,
A
I
lap
don't know.
one? A lap hoop?
No, it's not really a lap hoop, but you can set it on the couch and have it right there. Kind of it is, but it sits on the floor.
Yeah.
So it was on sale, and I do um, a couple apps where I scan my receipts, and I had a $50 or Amazon gift card, so I took advantage of it.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, Ron built one of those for a neighbor. Floor stand's really helpful. See, I have one of those snap together quilt frames, but the smallest it goes, I believe, is 3 by 3 or 3 by 4 for a baby quilt.
I I liked the little one that I had, but even when it was its shortest, it put it like at this level. That's almost eye level. You don't really work eye level, and then you're supposed to be able to like put it under your leg, and well, that might work if you aren't a large person. It didn't work well for me.
Okay. No, my quilting frame is a snap together PVC. And maybe once I've got my area cleaned, I will set it up and start working on one of those 8 quilt tops I've got sitting there waiting to be filled and backed.
When I finished up the tubs yesterday, I started taking out the full tubs of stuff I've went through over the last few months of things I don't want. And I totally forgot. Did Thought I'd already gotten rid of them, but I have at least two, maybe three vintage quilt tops.
Oh, lovely.
So I don't know if I'll put those in the garage sale because I don't know if I can get what they're really worth.
That's just it. That's just it.
There's a few things that I may take some pictures of and sell elsewhere.
Yeah. Thank you, Noelle. I had a lot of odds and sods of stuff, and I've learned a lot from doing this one. I have to admit, I really have learned a fair bit from doing this. Like if you're using leftover vinyl from a heat vinyl, take it off and iron it down because you can't get needles through that. It makes pucky holes and it's ugly as you know what. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. And so that was one of the big things that I learned.
Don't you think you learn something from almost every project?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not sure I still like this. I used a lot of old plastic beads that I had on it. So trying to use up that kind of thing. And I thought that it worked. And then this is leftover vinyl that was off the backing. And I just stitched it down. And that probably should have been heated down as well. But it's okay because it's a learning process. And I had fun doing it.
That's the important part.
It is. That is the most important part. If you're doing it and you're not having fun while you do it, wait a minute. I can't say that because of that silly other project at work.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Yeah, it is. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I really haven't done any painting for a while, like actual painting. So I'm enjoying that aspect of it. Ooh, that showed. Rats is
Okay,
open.
I got to stitch something on.
Okay.
I don't know what yet, but something.
Mean has all kinds of little elements that she see. I could see a whole row of scrappy balls down the bottom dangling.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Monica, nice to see you, sweetheart. Yes, happy Friday. Yeah, yeah.
I really wish I'd have picked a different color of felt ball to cut in half. Not that it makes a difference. I mean, even though the yellows are close, they're still not going to touch. And they're going to be covered with other things. Right there. That's where it's going. So now we're going to.
Okay, I need a different colored thread. What have I got? I don't want to use red. Oh, I should be using this pink stuff because that's. Hmm. I'm not stitching down these edges for one because these edges are all finished and they're going to be behind, but I'm doing the side edges because if I've got it, I need it to be so that I can put the stick through or whatever I'm putting through. So it needed to be finished. That's why I'm doing the sides. And I left enough room on the bottom that I could put a weight on as well so that it hangs smooth. I know you're not going to be able to see this. Let's see if I can do it this way. So you can see I got all kinds of sticky out things. Okay, Steph, have a wonderful day, hon. Okay, so I want to see if I've got some orange thread. And maybe I'll switch to doing like a chain stitch down the side for a little bit. I think that's what I'll do. That is what I will do. I will be right back. I'm going over there.
Good thing this isn't a wearable because I don't really get the things knotted down as good as I should.
Okay, so I have this steely kind of grayish blue thread that I figured would bring out the grays, like the metals. And I pulled out this. That's not anywhere close to that. I was looking to see if I had something to pick up that color. I had beads that matched that I was going to put down. I brought this for the orange. No, this is the only one that I like. Well, maybe an embroidery. Let's drag out the embroidery threads. Hey, Kitty Jen, how are you? Yeah, Chrissy, when are you doing your first live? So I have lots of embroidery threads. No. Nope. Oh, I like that orange. This one will match best, I think. Although I do have the crochet cotton that I could use. We'll see. I want to see if I've got something along that shade. And I think I do in here. Why is this in a plastic bag? Because that just came from a friend's mom. Look how close that is. I like it. I'm going to do some stitching of that down here now. Not necessarily a blanket stitch. Might just do a big running stitch with it. Something fun. You want a card on Beth's live stream? Excellent. Excellent. Do you have broccoli cheese soup? Oh, lovely.
Oh, that sounds amazing. That's one of my favorite soups. That and loaded baked potato.
Really like that. Speaking of winning stuff, I guess I need to do, it's the last day of the month, I need to do my appreciation draw. And the winner of the draw will get, I will send you a digital, free digital of stuff. And because, what did you do? Did you stab yourself?
No, I had this sitting up here with the beads and I needed to pick this up, so I just lifted it up.
Oh.
So I spilt my beads. They stayed on this, so that's good. But
that is good. Yeah, it was a rough day yesterday, Monica. I was hiding. Yeah, so I need to do a draw as my appreciation draw for my monthly giveaway. I'm no longer sending out physical items due to the postage costs. And because I have reached 500 subscribers, I have to do a nice giveaway, a big giveaway. Look, this is so old, it's actually stuck to the paper. But I don't know what I want to do for the giveaway. If I want to do a journal or what. I don't know what. A packet of Kimbits? You mean like my critters and things? No. I love you, but my Kimbits, I have such a hard time. I I could send you digitals, but I cannot send you the originals. I'm having a real difficult time letting them go, Carol. Seriously, it's brutal. Absolutely brutal. I think there might only be two people that have original Kimbits. I don't think even Jean has original Kimbits.
I have sort of. It must be behind my sheet of paper. Oh, there it is.
Beth has a couple of my like paper dolls from swaps and stuff. Right.
It's not the creatures and all that stuff, but
Yeah,
I do have that. So it's good enough. It's close.
it is close.
But I feel like I have all the monsters and all that stuff that we created together.
Yes.
It's all good.
And you've got some digitals as well. So I'm just taking this piece apart because I didn't realize this was this long. It's not. So that's going to have to go in the scrappy ball. Stop playing with that. Yeah, no, I was thinking of doing another one of these, but painted, not collaged. This. I would just have to paint it with a floral or something. And they will have knobs on, and the insides of the drawers will have flocking. So they'll be lined with flocking. What do you think? This?
That's pretty cool.
I think I could do that. Yeah, I'm not concerned about. I will pay the shipping for that because it's 500. 500. So I will get this painted within the next week, and then we'll do the draw. How's that?
I will enter.
You got the last one.
I know. But I guess it could use a friend. All right. Close your eyes. I got to break a bead.
Okay.
Maybe. Just because I hate threading a needle. Okay. No eyes were harmed during that breaking.
Yeah, I could do. I've got enough of the collage cards, but that's not big enough for a 500 people thing. I think I'll do this. Oh, or I guess I could do a choice of this or this. I know, Carol. So I would be willing to part with this.
Well, now I have to enter.
So I don't know. It would be one of the two.
That mushroom is to die for.
Yeah, my Ron made that. I have about 60 of them upstairs that I have to dust. This one actually has paint spatters on it. Shh, don't tell him, he won't be happy. But So it would either be this or that. I'll get this painted and then we'll decide which one. Yeah, Mr. Mushroom.
Okay, I'm feeling much better about my project now that there's beads on it.
I like it.
Who would have thought beads made me that
That makes
much
you
happy?
happy? Yeah. Or oh, it's a village. It's crazy. Okay, no problem, Monica. Or I could do one of my beaded hearts.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, maybe that's what I'll do is the beaded heart. And we could do the draw today.
And today is the last day of the month,
It is the
so
last day of the month. Somebody's still going to get a digital. We'll do a draw for that and a draw for my 500. How's that sound, guys? I
works
didn't
for me.
advertise it. I didn't advertise it.
But your regulars are here.
Yep, true. Very true. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the hearts and we'll decide which one we're going to draw for. Got to get into the bin. Why do I put things in bins that I can't open?
Why do you have empty bins with no lids?
Oh, I got those too.
But my biggest question is how do you have lids for bins you don't have?
I got that too.
I mean,
Because I
really.
have kids.
And I'm like, how can that even happen? Honestly, to me, it just is a bin you would know you got rid of. I actually have one that I backed into it with my office chair and it was up against something and I didn't realize it and it cracked. So I knew I threw that one away. But the rest of them, I mean, I can see the lids disappear and they're smaller, but man, not the tubs.
Well, see, when a tub cracks because it's over full and the plastic's a little old, I can see it happening. I throw out the bin and yeah,
But the
yeah.
thing is, I don't recall ever throwing out bins. That's where my concept is coming from. I'm trying to get this to come back up this center hole one
Okay.
more time.
It would be between the purple and the
Center
red.
stage, my dear.
Oh, okay. Abracadabra. Okay.
Look at the sparkle in that thing.
Okay. So, purple or red? The red's on muslin. It's quite um, floppy. I should have done it on canvas. Normally, I do it on canvas. Carol says purple. And I would be sending it just like this, just the way it is, so that there's enough room that you can stitch it down to something or whatever you want to do with it. Belinda says red. Chrissy says red. Jen says purple. I got 2 purples. For what? Giveaway. Jean, red or purple? Hey, Shannon, nice to see you. I am just doing my giveaway for 500 peoples.
You have 4 purples.
4 purples.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, Monica said purple. So it's a choice between this red beaded heart or this purple beaded heart.
Well, since the winner is in here, you can draw and then they can choose.
True. True. All right. So, how are we going to do this? A number between 1 and 50. You know, we're going to, I know there's not that many people here. Does that work? 1 and 50?
Yep.
And the closest without going over gets to choose which heart. And I will trim this one down so it's like this. So again, it could be used for darn near anything. So I am going to say, wait till I say go. I got to type it in. Go. Now we go. After the go number, guys. After the go number. One in 50. Belinda, you need to choose a different number, hun. 22's taken. Jean, you entering?
No.
Okay.
It's not that I don't want one, but it's just that I won the other one, so I'm not.
All right. All right. Is that everybody? Sherry, who else is here?
Hi, Susan. Pick a number between 1 and 50 to win one of those 2 hearts you see on her table.
8 for Barbara. I want to put in a number for Anne as well. Somebody needs to put a number in for Anne Lover.
I'll do Anne.
Okay. Susan, 22's already taken. Sorry. 32. Okay. Put one in for Anne. Jean. 36. All right. Now, I will grab my tablet and find a random number thingy job. And we will turn up the brightness so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Brightness. There we go. And random number generator. Minimum 1. Maximum 50. Are we ready? Is everybody in? Are we ready?
Let her go.
Generate. 10. Closest to 10 without going over. Belinda.
Barbara.
Barbara. Barbara. Hey, Sharon, nice to see you.
Yeah. Sherry put in 8 for Barbara.
8 for Barbara.
That's what I see.
All right. I will phone Barbara and tell her she won. Because Barbara and I live close to each other.
So you could even save on shipping.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Yeah. All right. So now, oh, don't. Okay, so that's for my $500 giveaway. I'll have to,
500 subscriber.
500 subscriber giveaway. And I will do a draw for a digital. And what kind of digital? I will pull them out. Hang on. I need that random number generator again. Okay. So this one will be between 1 and 20. Yeah, no shipping cost. Woohoo!
Couldn't get more lucky.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I'm going to do a digital giveaway for. Where's my family digitals? Uh, mm, hang on, hang on. Come out of there. Bear with me, guys. So you get your choice. Thanks. You get your choice of Goonie birds or flowers. So what I'll do is I'll scan them in and I'll send it to you. Okay, so this is between 1 and 20. And we'll put in go again. Oh, Chrissy says 5. Okay. It's between 1 and 20 this time, isn't it? What did I say?
I think you did.
Between 1 and 20? Shannon, between 1 and 20, hun. All right. Oh, Sherry needs a new number. Yeah, Belinda had it first. 965 25 1 13 10 17. Sherry, you need a new number, hun. Sherry. Sherry. 5. No, 5's already taken as well, hun.
I was going to start singing, Sherry, Sherry baby.
Yeah. 12. Okay, what have we got? We have 15, 7, 6, 9, 5, 25. No, that one was gone. 1, 13, 10, 17, 5, 12, 12. 12. There we go. Okay, we'll
Wait
do
a minute. Chrissy said she had 5.
Yeah, that's why Sherry switched to 12.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
We got it now?
I just wasn't paying good enough attention.
I think we're good. I think we're good to go. All right. 1 and 20. Generate. 3. Carol. Carol took 1. Yay. All right. So, Carol, you get your choice. Flowers or Goonie birds? Goonie birds? All right. Perfect. Well, thank you guys all so much for supporting me. Like, I really, really appreciate it. I do. Okay, I'm glad you're at Sarah's. I hope you're feeling okay. I forgot to ask how you were doing. Shannon fell last week or on Tuesday when she was watching. She's stiff and sore, so I hope she's good. Congratulations, Carol. I will get that scanned and make sure that it prints good and send it to you. Awesome. Yeah, I started 2 journals. I'm not supposed to be doing that. I am not supposed to be doing that. It's okay though. Okay, back to embroidery. Back
So
to embroidery.
if we're not supposed to start anything new, does that mean we don't start the dishwater?
I agree. No dishwasher. No dishwater. No dishwasher. All right.
So you want to put
Hey, Shannon, thanks for coming, hun. You've got a headache? Oh, no. Well, I'm glad that you're on your way to Sarah's.
you want to put us both on?
Yes, I do. I didn't mean to be a screen hog.
That's okay. So while you were giving things away, I used my half a felt ball and I put beads around. I stitched it on with just thread to start with. And then I put the beads on. There's 3
Oh,
layers of sequins and then a gold bead in
okay,
the middle.
Monica.
So now I'm to figure out what's next.
It needs sequins. I think sequins would be too much bling, but it needs.
Oh, it's going to have a whole lot more.
I know that.
I'm going to be fighting myself. God, I got the hiccups.
Oh, no.
I'm going to be fighting myself to not cover up all the white space.
I know.
And I mean, it might look cool if this was fully beaded in these little spots, who knows? Who knows, who knows, who knows? There's only one thing I know for sure, that this line right here has to have a black and white beaded edge, this piece right here.
Yeah.
That I know. But let's just keep putting stuff down. Let's dig in the bag and see what we have. I did find, you would be surprised, or maybe you wouldn't. You're all crafters, y'all know the things I have found in all this cleaning. I have all these little shrinky dink. They're all were painted shrinky dink and then shrunk, and they're just chunks. Oh, that one hasn't been painted. Oh, but you know what? If you just poked a hole in that, that would be so cool too. I mean, this one hasn't been shrunk. Not, it has been painted.
Hi, Teresa. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Yeah, Jean's got all kinds of fun things.
I could just sit and make stuff instead of doing anything else. I don't have to make the projects. I'm happy with just the stuffs.
Me too. That's like my Kim bits. I am just, uh, yeah. You found more tags for Sunday? Good, good, good. I'm sure one of us will give you ideas. It's going to. It is definitely going to be fun. That's for the Sunday Feral Artist Group. 11 o'clock Central, we start. Yep, yep.
Oh my goodness. The beads are taking over.
Oh, no. I can't believe that in your house.
Shh.
Okay. Where is that? I had 3 little beads that matched that really well. And I was going to put them in here. And why have I not done that? Riddle me that. Just have to decide what I'm going to stitch them down with.
Oh my goodness. Today's going to be a good day. I should go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah?
I
Because
threaded that on the first try.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Threaded it on the first try, didn't ya?
Mm-hmm. Oh, happy day.
I bought a lottery ticket yesterday.
You know what I've been doing that I haven't done for years? Well, maybe not years, but for a very long time. When I come in,
Sorry. Continue.
when I come in here, um, I have. This is going to show my age. Well, not show my age, but I have an iPod. I don't even know if they still make iPods anymore. And it's really ready to be scrapped because I have this little boom box it sets in, which is only about this big. And if you take it out of there to try to mess with the screen or whatever, it's dead. It only works if it's in that thing. And I have it all full of music. I wish, I had some different music on there than what I had, 15 years ago because you know it's 15 years old because it's got Riley games on it, you know?
Yeah.
And so anyway,
Welcome back, Helen.
I have been listening to music while I craft.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I wish there was something I could do because I really do like it. And I'd like to get, if it still can connect to the iTunes store and get all my downloaded songs on it, but I don't think I can get it there. But you never know. I haven't really tried either, so
That'd be cool.
yeah.
I have an MP3 player that I put all my CDs on, all of them. And I had quite the extensive collection of CDs. So I have that, but I used to use it when I was on the like using the treadmill, but we got rid of the treadmill because I wasn't paying attention and it threw me off and I got hurt because whatever. I listen to audiobooks. Me too, Carol.
I don't know how to start doing that, mostly because I don't really read, so I don't know what I like.
What kind of TV shows do you watch?
Um, I like cop shows and doctor shows and
Okay, so you like mysteries with forensics and that kind of thing?
oh yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of that out there.
I do listen to podcasts. And my two favorite one is gruesome murders or something like that, and then my favorite murder. Those are my two favorite.
Yeah. Oh, there are lots of that out there.
I have no idea where this needle came from. This is a beading needle. Look
I
at
love
how
it.
long that is.
I've got some like that.
Oh, wish I knew where it came from because I would sure like it. I mean, sure like to have more because it hasn't been used before, so it doesn't have a bend in it yet.
Yeah, mine are all bent. I've got some bent knitting needles. You listen to music? See, I could listen to music, but the thing is that if I'm creating, I need to have my brain shut off. Um, because if I'm listening to music, then my mind will still wander onto a different project, if that makes sense. So I like the audiobooks because I have to listen and focus to that. Music is just background noise to me. You told your husband the title and wait, he wasn't title of, I have to go back. Title for what, hun? I'm confused. Audiobook, music, podcast. You guys will be so glad to see the ends of this.
Oh, stupid, stupid, stupid.
Oh, how to kill men. Nice. Nice.
Hmm. I might have to look that one up. One of the podcasts I listened to just um, did a big thing on Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh,
Yeah, and there was a lot of stuff about him I didn't know.
interesting.
Did you hear about Gene Hackman dying?
Yes, what the heck? I didn't hear anything else other than that. He, his wife, and one of his dogs, there were two other dogs in the house.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything else. I figure since it happened in New Mexico, I might actually hear something about it,
Yeah,
but I haven't yet.
it's narrated by an English woman and pleasant to listen to. Yeah, that's the one thing you need to be cognizant of when you get an audio books. Anything um, narrated by AI, instead of the wound on the face, it's the wound on the face. And instead of she had tears, she had tears. You know, very, very interesting. Um, you know what you might like? Catherine Coulter is it's mystery and murder and forensic kind of stuff. There's always a touch of romance in it too, but it's not um, sleazy kind of romance. Um, or it's not explicit. And she has an entire series about some FBI agents, and it's a great, you know, you don't have to listen to them in order. They've got two main characters, really, a couple who are married, and no matter what is happening, they always seem to get called in, right? So, and she has hers on YouTube, and they're free to listen to, and they are narrated by people. I always look for if it's on YouTube that the author actually is the one that is doing the channel, so that it's not just somebody who's downloaded their books from Audible or whatever.
Yeah.
So there are quite a few authors that have YouTube channels, but that has, and yeah. Oh no, what did I do here? Clicked on something and there I was gone. Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, a he and vice versa. Yes, yes. They he's and she's are often very confused, and that way too, you know that it was written by AI. I look for things that are written by people and are free. That FBI series has something like 25 books, so it would keep you amused for hours.
I'll have to look that. I didn't even know you could do Audible books on YouTube. I had no idea.
Yeah,
Okay, I
and
feel much better now. There's some beads on here. It's starting to look
yes,
like me.
it
All right.
is starting to look like you.
Yeah. I can stitch down more if I wanted to.
Yeah,
I need to stitch this down before I put the beads on it in case it moves its place around.
right.
So,
Well, see, I was getting audio books from my library, but if you were reading it or listening to a series, sometimes I wonder if our librarian even reads. You know, because if she's getting a series in, she'll get 1, 2, 6, 9. Everything else is missing. So I can read a series out of order. It drives my daughter crazy that I can do that. But my daughter used to be the librarian and she would order the entire series, you know? So, anyway, just because you do it, or I do it on the computer now, I get them. Um, it is all the libraries in the province that I get to choose from, but they don't all like series. Don't don't do series through the library unless you know they've got all the books and take them all out at once. Because if you wait, chances are you could be waiting for 3 or 5 weeks for somebody else to actually finish their lesson. Okay, Teresa, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I do, I do. Any of you guys watch cooking videos?
I don't start out to watch them, but sometimes they show up and I watch them.
Yeah. I mean, I know that you could do a lot of things with potatoes, but some of these things that people do with potatoes, I just kind of go, what are you doing? It looks so good. So then I have to watch it. I think that's one thing about the food channels. They always take very interesting and beautiful pictures of the food.
There's been a lot of short videos pop up with things with biscuit dough and
Yeah,
that kind of stuff, and I'm like,
I like biscuit dough. You can do a multitude of things with that. And mug cakes. Mug cakes. Lots of grilling. Yeah. Oh. Right now they've got briskets on at our local co-op, Carol, $4.99 a pound, and they are beautiful. I have no room in any freezer for them, and it's not warm enough out that I can keep it outside. And our smoker won't work good in this weather because we tried smoking chicken and it took forever because it's not
I
a.
got smart with our smoked chicken this time.
Did ya?
Yep, I bagged it and put it in the freezer so I don't have to eat it all week.
Yeah. Oh,
Not
I
that I mind, but
yeah, no. Well, I mean, when we smoke chicken, I do like 10 pounds at a time, like of chicken breasts. So I definitely bag it and freeze it.
well, I actually prefer the dark meat, so he does me whole chickens. But you know what? When they're smoked, it doesn't matter.
No, no. Yeah, I was really happy smoking and grilling with AB. I haven't seen that. But yeah, I was looking at them going, wow, I really, really want another brisket, but I just don't have room.
Yeah, that's a really, really good price.
It is.
When when there's that price, we usually buy a couple
Yeah,
because we never go back to his family without taking a brisket for him to smoke while we're there.
yeah, yeah. I was really, really excited to see that. And it's like, but oh, I don't know. It would be lovely. Carol, do you guys make all your own rubs and stuff too? I don't know if any of you guys have seen, she's taken pictures of stuff on the grill at her house. I was like, ooh, I want to go to Carol's.
We are a Cavender's family. We use Cavender's on everything.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Greek seasoning,
Oh,
and I don't know. We just use it on many things. When we went to Kansas for my cousin's funeral, his youngest brother came out of the kitchen and he handed me this jug, and I said, "What's this?" And he turned it around, and it was Cavender's in a great big container. He buys the big bucket of Cavender's
okay.
and then puts it in smaller containers. And he says, when you got excited about KK's Cavender's, I thought, oh, you're getting the next jar. So I was pretty excited.
Cool. Yeah, I make all my own rubs and stuff too. I don't know what the heck I did here, but it's not right. We'll fake it. It's hard to fake embroidery stitches. Okay, Belinda. Okay, so it's kind of goofy. All's good. We'll just live with it.
Yeah, my stitches aren't perfect, that's for sure. But man, it's okay. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually loving this piece. Ron is not a fan, so I don't know where I'm going to hang it.
Hang it where he sees it when he gets up in the morning.
No. He doesn't have his glasses on. He wouldn't see it.
Oh, I don't actually do much with my art, which is kind of sad. I mean, there's quite a bit hanging in the art room here. A couple of big collages.
Yes, I live in Manitoba, southeastern Manitoba, between Winnipeg and Steinbach. I have a fair bit of my stuff hanging up. I've got a lot of my kids' work hanging up as well. Um, my daughter had given me and Ron. First, she did him a big sign for the shop. She carved him a sign that said "Busted Knuckle Garage," and it's like this with a band-aid on the finger. And then she carved us a pair of wolf heads, nose to nose, for our
Oh,
anniversary one year. It's beautiful. Yeah, I know. Mawa is the one that I was talking about on Tuesday, where they had the no, it wasn't with this group. It was with another group. Um, Cupcake auction, and I have donated pieces to them many times over the years. Noel, maybe if this is good enough, if I like it well enough, maybe I'll donate this to that. If it sells and brings the money. If it doesn't, I get it back. That would be a good use for this. Do you belong to Creative Manitoba too, as well? Or do you just kind of hang out at Maba? Nosy, eh? Just curious, because Creative Manitoba's where I take my classes. A lot of classes. I'm doing the Sacred Hoop one again this year. I did it last year. Okay, Carol, take care. I will pop that into a messenger for you, Carol, as soon as I've got it set up nice.
Bye, Carol.
Yeah. I'm doing like the Sacred Hoop one that they've got coming up. And I am doing the one on the 22nd. It's the full Saturday workshop on finding, no, what is it? Creating your signature so that people understand or people can recognize your art. So it's, I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing that. Both of them, well, one of them is free. The Sacred Hoop has cost to it, but that's okay. I just got a message from my sister. Don't forget the bunnies tomorrow morning. I don't know if anybody else did that, but my mother was British. So the first day of the month, every single month, before you say anything to anybody, you say white rabbits, white rabbits, white rabbits. It's supposed to bring you luck for the month. Yeah, it sounds like a wonderful class. Let me just see if I can give me a second and I'll these classes, it's Creative Manitoba. They present all kinds of very cool classes. I just have to get into my Gmail and I can tell you what kind of classes they offer. Things on developing your art business. Uh, that one was postponed until the end of the month.
Bye, Chrissy.
Bye, Chrissy. Thanks for popping in. Take care, hon. Do, 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 do. Okay, so what have they got? No, that's the, oh, this is it. So they've got breakout sessions, but they've the schedule for this one, and it's so that you have all these different classes so that you get a taste of different ways of expressing yourself, and it's supposed to help bring up your raise your creativity or and develop help you develop creatively. So it starts off with a musical opener, then it's got activating your artist statements with Artbeat Studio. Then there's breakout session one, building your creative business, finding balance, making time for your art and you. Then they provide lunch. Then it's breakout session two, which is the same as breakout session one, but different. And then the next steps. And they've got various speakers and things doing each workshop. But where is there's a whole bunch of classes coming up right now. Because I know I signed up for a few. Um, they're really intent on helping women and Well, anybody creative. They're wonderful support. Yeah, like I said, I'm doing the sacred hoop one again. Now I know what to expect.
Do you think it'll turn out similar?
Probably, maybe, maybe not, because I've learned a whole lot over this past year, right? Like the feels about a lot of things are really different between my birth family and adoptive family and stuff, right? That
Mm-hmm.
I've learned so much that I think it could be quite different. It's been a few years since you went to a program. Yeah, I hadn't been for a long time either until I saw that one about the sacred hoop. So I really felt that I had to do that one. So I re registered member wise, and I'm happy I did. Really happy I did. But yeah, they've got everything from bringing in people who have developed their small art businesses. There's one lady who has her own jewelry shop now, and she does incredible jewelry. And some of hers ended up on the runway at the Oscars. So that was such a big benefit for her because I think she was still working out of her house at the time that happened. And, so she's going to be speaking and doing a workshop. I'm really interested in that one. But that one is an online Zoom course.
Do they let people outside of Canada take them?
Yeah,
That one sounds interesting.
I can send you the link for the place that I'm doing taking them, and you can see. Well, I know that they definitely say people from outside of Manitoba, so I'm assuming that that means anywhere. You do a lot of beadwork and acrylic art. Yeah, me too. Yeah, with Anishinaabe girl. Yes. So I'm excited. So, of course, one of the courses I'm taking will be on a Friday and Saturday. So I will not be streaming that Friday. So I kind of mentioned to Jean that maybe what she needs to do is some of her flip throughs because she's got so many incredible journals and books that she has created. Absolutely incredible. Totally. Okay, so I did this edge. It's got blanket stitch and some chain stitch, and chain stitch is all wobbly, wonky, but that's okay because it's what this is. It's a wobbly, wonky thing. Okay, so maybe what I'll do. Yeah, I know. I saw that, unfortunately, I was having family canasta wars on the 8th of this month. And they had a zine making thing at, can't remember the name of the gallery. It's the one on, I think it's Sutherland Graffiti Gallery. They were having a comic developer teaching how to make zines.
Well, that sounded fun.
I know, but I was having Canasta Wars. I couldn't go, and it was free. I was very sad, but I'd already put the Canasta Wars off because of other stuff. So, yeah, no, they have some very interesting off the wall kind of things. And of course, they have a sacred circle set up for doing indigenous spirit work, if that's part of the thing. So it's very, very, and the people are so friendly. And you know how sometimes we have done zines here. We have. We've done. Jean got me started on zines. Well, yes, she did. It was Jean's fault.
It's always Jean's fault. I got broad shoulders. I can deal with it.
Well, it's not like it was anything bad. Jean
True.
is, Jean is my main enabler. I'm
Ditto.
sweet and innocent and sitting here doing my own thing. And Jean comes along. And here
And our
comes
phones
Jean.
beep at any time of the day or night.
Here comes Jean, just Jeaning along, being her fabulous creative self, and sending me down rabbit holes like, wow. What else has she got me doing? She's the one that got me doing robots. I got her doing monsters, though. So that was that. So, yeah, I guess it does work both ways.
Yes, it does. Don't let her fool you. We're equally evil.
We are. We are. But it's a fun evil. And the thing is that we really try, well, I really try not to do things where you need those $500 art supplies.
But when we were talking, when saying evil, there's another one amongst us. I don't know if she's still here.
Yeah.
That she can do some pretty evil things too.
Yes. Yes, she can.
And just this morning, she was telling me what I could use my empty tubs with no lids for. It fits real good in with this type of movies and shows I like to watch.
That would not be me. I
No, it
know who
wasn't.
that is. I know who that is. I'm well aware of who that is
Yeah.
because he has sucked me into some rabbit holes, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Are you still here? She's not going to answer us now. You know that.
No, she's not.
Okay, I lost that other green bead somewhere. Where did it go? I need 3. Don't make me go and dig through the bead bin for a third one. Please. Ah, there it is. Let's get those stitched down. Yes, the blind paint blob monsters. That was me. That was me.
Honestly, I can say this now that I did not have an interest in those to begin with. I was like, this is weird. And now I love them. I glued them all my monsters and my paper dolls. I don't know where my robots are,
I know where my robots are.
but I glued them all into my journal I'm using at the moment, and I am about 10 pages from being finished with it. I'm just really excited.
I has robots. See?
I haven't looked through the other journals that are started to see where if they're in there, but they probably are.
Oh, I've got a
And
bit of stuff that I need to scan in to the computer. I've been saying that for months as well, haven't I? Okay, I need little black beads or something. Oh, I could use pearls. No, pearls wouldn't go good. I'm looking for my jar of beads. If I was a jar of beads, where would I put those? You love those? The paint monsters? Yeah, the paint monsters were a blast. They really were. Really, really were. Now, if I were beads, I would look like this.
I had this really nice long needle that I was using for embroidery, and I'm I'm down to just the short ones, and I just had it. I mean, I have some that are kind of long, but this was long and thin and sharp. Maybe it's one of these two.
And sharp. Has to be sharp.
Yes, it does. So I added a few more sequins.
Oh, nice.
When I stitched this one down, I decided I was just gonna not even stitch them down. They were just gonna be like a big sequin.
Lovely. I like it.
I do too.
I need to find beads that my needle will go through.
You know, this is awful. I was doing something, well, putting some of these beads on, and this top bead right here, this little gold one, didn't go through the needle that these others went through because I kept the bigger one and they worked. I actually took the needle off and threaded those two beads
I've
just
done that.
just because I didn't want to thread another needle.
I know, I've done that.
I think that they should sell threaded needles.
Yes, our lovely Teresa would love that because she has a hard time seeing to thread her needles.
I mean, I got the magnifying light thing and that helped a whole lot, but still,
Yeah,
it's not it's not the best always. I still struggle sometimes.
yeah. Didn't you do robots too, Belinda? I can't remember. We've dragged Belinda kicking and screaming down some of our rabbit holes as well.
That's something I think I'm ready to do is cats, but I just don't know for sure how.
Cats?
Yeah, I've
Well,
been
I like my collage cats. I have to admit, I love my wonky chunks. I do, I do.
Yep, that's true. Admit it, Kimmy. You drag us all down a rabbit hole.
Well,
Screaming and hollering.
yeah, maybe I should change my name to Alice. Yeah, I do. I admit that, but you guys do that to me too, right?
Oh
Because
no, nope, nope, nope.
no, no, what?
Nope, 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 nope.
Because
Nope,
a lot
nope,
of
nope, nope,
times
nope.
I will be doing something and I'll go, what do you guys think if I did this? And you all have the input and and
And
things happen here.
look at her blaming us. She's the one who asked the question.
Yeah, well,
You know how what they say, don't ask the question if you don't want the answer.
that's
And
right.
then she blames us for the answer. Go figure.
No, I like it because I like getting other people's input, especially if I'm creating something and um, they might see things a little bit differently, right?
Yeah,
That it would
I
just
get it.
add a different punch to something, you know? Guilt. Just a thought. Yeah. I was thinking, when I said I was thinking, my family scatters. They do. They do. They do. So I'm making kind of like a schmorgy borgy dinner for tomorrow. Speaking of family,
That sounds good. What are you having?
I'm making. We call it taquito cake. I don't know what it. It's kind of like a Mexican lasagna. Use tortillas and then taco filling stuff and cheese and taco sauce, and then you put another tortilla down and you layer it
Uh huh.
like a lasagna, and you do it in a springform pan. So I'm doing those. With my family, I have to do 3 or 4 of them. And I figured, okay, I only have 2 springform pans, and then I've got another pan that I can use. And when you pick it up out of there, it's a little sloppier, but that's okay.
What about
All,
an angel
it all
food
goes
cake
down the
then?
same hole, right? It all goes down the same hole. So anyway, that and then I picked up wings at Costco because I really like their wings. That they've got some sort of a rub on them, and I figure if I'm cooking the taquito cakes and everything else, I need something that I can just throw in the oven, right? I don't want to have to start putzing around with making rubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, my bead is stuck. There we go. Um, so wings, and then I was going to do a pan of roasted vegetables.
We did that the other day. Oh, it was so good. It was so, so good.
Yeah, I love that. Um, a lot of times, what I do is I do the big pan with the roasted vegetables, and then I'll put sliced up smoked sausage on top of them and some Cajun spice mix or taco spice mix over the veggies. And then I do chicken or pork tenderloin or sausage on the side, same pan. We call it disc kebabs, but it's like a sheet pan dinner, like one pan. Everything's done fast, simple.
Cool. We do. What kind of vegetables do you roast?
Look, well, it depends on what I've got in the fridge. Usually onions, peppers, baby potatoes, carrots, and celery are the staples, but I will add cauliflower or broccoli if I've got it. I'll add green beans. I will add asparagus. Being by yourself, you can't ask what you want. Oh, you could ask, Teresa.
And you can answer yourself too. Just don't say, huh? What did you say?
Yeah. And don't argue with yourself and lose. That is not a good sign. Definitely not a good sign. But yeah, no, I do the same thing, Teresa. I'll pull out a package of burger from the freezer and ask it, what do you want to be when you thaw out? And I'll tell Ron, okay, I pulled out some burger. We're going to have Salisbury steaks. And he comes to the table and it's spaghetti because that's what I felt like.
That's what I'm hungry for, spaghetti. I haven't had that for a while.
Me neither. Me neither. So, yeah.
Well, in our roasted vegetables, we don't always have what we like on hand. So when we know we're going to make them, we go buy all the stuff and then we get a salad again the next day or something, with them
Yeah.
fresh. But I it's almost a have to. I mean, I will make them with other things, but I love beets in there.
Oh, yeah. See, I've got
I
one daughter that doesn't like the beets because they run and they make everything else on the plate pink. And she can't have anything touch on her plate. Like the roasted vegetables are one thing, but things are not allowed to touch on her plate. So of course my other daughter at Christmas takes everything that's on the table and mixes it all up together. The mashed potatoes, the cranberry sauce, the gravy, the turkey, and she just mixes it. So it's like a big, yeah, my younger daughter and one of her kids just kind of go, ugh, can't do it.
Yeah, my kids, my daughter, my son, it doesn't matter. The one thing he does that I think is the weirdest is he likes to take his leftover spaghetti and put it on bread.
Oh, see, I will take leftover spaghetti sauce, add a can of beans to it, and use it as sloppy Joe mix. So that's like on bread, but there's not usually noodles in it.
Yeah, that's his weird one.
You're right, Teresa. She goes, oh, that looks like it could be the engine of a train, Jean, the gray one. It does.
Yeah, could be. I guess it's all in how it lays and what you see.
Yeah. It's like a Rorschach test of junk.
I love my black and white beads though.
Yes.
That's become a signature, I think.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. That's a big part of your signature for sure. Each
And
thing separate.
I am thinking I'm going to go in and do things inside of these circles. I don't know yet, but I can see it in my head. So
Awesome.
when my head starts thinking, I have to follow through. It doesn't
Teresa,
work very often.
I know. I know. Because I'll do one thing and it'll be kind of a like, oh, that doesn't look the way I wanted it to. And then the whole thing gets changed. Teresa said she has her stepbrother used to put each thing separate and eat one thing at a time. When he finished one thing, he would turn his plate and eat the next.
I've seen people do that. There's some things I don't like mixed. Like my mother-in-law, I love her to pieces, but she kind of just puts everything on her plate and they mix, and that really sometimes I'm okay, but I don't want my salad mixed with my food, you know?
Oh, see, salad I usually have on a separate plate. But if it is on my plate, then I just treat it like a taco salad or a chicken salad. Oh, thanks for coming, Noelle. Thank you, thank you. Take care and hope to see you soon.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
Stay warm. We got cold area coming again.
Well, there'll be a lot of black and white bead stuff in here. I mean, if you look at my doodles, I do black and white. I try color. It just doesn't make me feel the same way, and I don't know why, because everything else is full of color. But
Yeah.
just one of those weird things.
Speaking of doodles, I bought these yesterday. I found white Sharpie gel pens.
Why don't you just get one out and try it right now?
Okay. Because we were talking, who was telling me? Was that Tuesday? We were talking about Sharpie markers, white and black, or white, and they were paint markers. Take the little knob off the end. We'll move that over, and we will grab. Ha!
I agree, Teresa. Black and white, I think, makes everything just, I don't know, it just ties it together. And that's like a lot of people don't mix white and ivory. I
Oh, I
love
love
those two
that.
together.
I love that together too.
Oh, look, I'm looking on the screen at my thing here, and I see here's a UFO, and these are its antennae things coming up, or an octopus or something. I don't know.
Oh my word! I lost my doodle pad book thing.
Oh no.
Where did I put that? Okay, June, I'm gonna make you abracadabra, and I'm going on a hunt because I can't test that pen out without my watercolor book, right?
Right.
Abracalazam!
Hi, Beth.
Hey, Beth! Nice to see you, hon. I'm hunting.
I think I'll do a little more embroidery because I've actually got 3/4 of it done. So it's mostly because I don't know what beads I want to put on next. And I do have an idea. I'm going to have to put more beads and stuff on here to see if that idea will work the way I am thinking. But Kim had given me the suggestion. I don't know if she did it when we were chatting or if she did it in a live, but in some of these blank spaces, I think I might just straight stitch black lines, kind of like I do my doodles.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I can't remember.
because that's all this is to me. This is just a doodle with different materials.
Yes. I can't find my watercolor book. Where would I have put it?
Did you take it upstairs?
No. I remember moving it because I had to clean off that table for that project I'm working on. So it can't really have gone too far.
Did you look high and low?
I am looking on the floor, I'm looking up high, I'm looking in stacks of books that I've got everywhere. What did I do with it?
Well, if you don't find it, I'm just going to have to go buy them right now.
Got them at Staples.
That we have.
Oh, for the love of Mike. Well, I'm some PO'd. All right. I'm just gonna have to pull out a piece of painty paper and try it on that.
Now, you do know that even though those black pins are Sharpie, they are not permanent.
Oh, I know. I know. I
I
have,
actually separate my pins that way, what is permanent and what is not, because I don't want to get in the middle of something and decide to add watercolor.
yep. I know, Teresa. It will be the last place I look because that's where I found it. But I honestly cannot see it anywhere. And when I moved it, I thought, I have to remember where I put this because I'm going to want to doodle. Okay, I'm going front and center.
Okay.
So I have this little wee piece of painty paper. This is a white Sharpie gel pen. It's one of those S gels. Okay, now I'm not sure about this because these aren't white. I've got green and blue. It's a mixed pack.
Is one of them white?
I think so. I think this one with the silver band. Oh, well, if that's the case, because I've got the first time I bought them, it was a mixed pack and there was blue. That's more like a green. Okay, let's just grab a piece of scrap paper or even just a piece of copy paper. And we're going to have to try these. Okay, so I know that one's blue. This one I think will be red. Yeah, but my, it writes lovely. I'm not very happy. That's kind of like a green. Definitely a green. But they just write like an absolute charm.
Kind of looks like a tealy, turquoisey.
Yeah. And this
That's
is
a
the
color I
blue.
can get behind.
This is the blue. Just kind of like a regular blue. But this that's the white one with the blue. And let's try this black one with the blue. See if the color is different. Totally different. One's lighter and the other's darker. Can you see that?
Yep.
This again is a bit on the green side. And this one's supposed to be white then because it's got the silver ring on it. So let's see. It's not. It's not white. What color are you?
Is it silver?
Purple. I'm not happy, but am.
They're not what you wanted, but you can do something with them.
Yeah, I guess it is like a silvery gray. Well,
Pooh.
yes. For 487, the gel pens. I was looking for white.
But for a good gel pen that writes smooth,
Yes, these are
it's just
lovely.
just over $1 a piece.
Not here.
Well, you said 487.
No, I did not. Beth said 487.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't look well enough, obviously. Otherwise, I'd have made sure I got white. Well, kind of disappointed. It's okay. I can use them for I don't know what, but they're not white. But the blacks, I did manage to get. These are all black. And I do really like the blacks.
I do
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So anyway, it is what it is. I've got them. I will just have to go back and get white ones eventually. Ron said he wanted to pick up a new battery backup. So I guess that we'll be doing that right soon too. So Beth, we're doing tags on Sunday. If you're going to come out and play.
I can't find just the white gel pens.
Well, I was so excited when I saw them. I just assumed that they were white because those are black. I didn't look at the package.
Mm-hmm.
See? Pay attention.
Okay, now I just found the pearl white.
Oh.
Nope. Different colored ink colors.
Drat you, Sharpie, drat you.
I can find the white pens that do black.
I want white pens that do white. Maybe they don't do them.
I'm not finding them at all.
Well, that means that I'm stuck with the ones that I've got. Or use the dip pen and the acrylic ink. You ready for tags? Awesome. I am too. I have plans. I have ideas for tags. March is going to be a crazy make it month for Kimbits because I'm so low on so much stuff. I should do the 100-day project. I seem to get a lot of bits done on the 100-day project, but I'm not going to. I only managed to do 7 days of hearts for Becca's. I still have to finish those off for Heart Month. But definitely not starting any new projects until I've got this one over beside me complete. That is my focus for the next couple of weeks.
Well, I guess I'm not going to go looking because I don't see them. And I'm just going to do plain old, my regular ones.
Maybe we need to write to Sharpie. 4-pack, 2 each of white and black. Where did you find those, Beth?
Well, I found one that was that way too, but they're black and blue ink. You'll have to give us the link for those if you got them online.
She said Sharpie gel on Amazon.
I even put what I put white ink Sharpie gel pen, and I'm not still not finding them. But you know, I'm going to look later when I can be on the computer and see big.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, rats. Oh, she found them. It says white, 4 count, 11, no, 487. And that's on Amazon? Walmart has them? Beth said she just typed Sharpie Gel Amazon. Okay. Jean's checking. I hear the kicky kicky. They're made by Papermate Ink Joy Brights. I like the Papermate gel pens too. They were my go-to before I found the Sharpie ones.
I'm still not seeing them. I mean, I see where there's, but they all have different ink colors if you look at the paper packaging. So I must not be putting something in right.
Yeah, Beth's looks like it's got the same kind of coloring that my package had. Where did the package go? Well, see? That's gone now too. Where did I put that? Oi, 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 oi. Here it is. But no, the background on hers is all white, Jean. It's got red at the top, and then it's all white. And it says in stock. There's a typo somewhere. Oh, the picture says black ink. To look again. Okay. Did you buy them, Beth? And are they white? Oh, so these are supposed to be good for writing on black paper? Well, now I'm going to have to grab a piece of black cardstock and check that out. They're confusing the color of the body and then the ink. Oh. Yeah, see, I thought mine was white, but it's actually got the 4 colors at the bottom, and I didn't pay attention to that. These are, I thought that they were white. I didn't, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
look at the packaging properly. I'm not an enabler. I was just absolutely thrilled that I got white other than the ones that we normally get. What are the other ones? Sakuro or something? These ones.
Uniball.
These ones. Signo. There we go. The Signo ones. Because I figured they were actually cheaper than my 3 signal that I got. So, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm an enabler. But seriously, I love the black ones. The first pack of black ones I got came with a red and a blue and 2 blacks. Pardon me. So I'm glad that these ones are all black inks and they're a 7 millimeter. So it's a medium tip. And then I saw this one with all these beautiful white ones in it. I thought, oh, white gel pens. And it said new. It says no smear or bleed.
Well, at least they're pretty colors.
And these are supposed to be no smear or bleed. I'm going to have to test that out as well. We'll find out. Yes, they are very pretty colors. Don't know what the heck I'm going to use them for now. All right. Hey, Jane, it's almost been 2.5 hours, hon.
Oh,
How are you doing?
hungry.
You're hungry? Yeah. It's way past your lunchtime.
Yeah, I'm just not hungry to eat at 11.
Yeah. So what? It's what? About 12:30 there now?
No, it's 2:30.
Right.
When we start, it's 11. I mean, there's times I've ate before we start, but I kind of got up late today, so.
As you should. You're retired. You're a lady of leisure.
True.
Who says you have to get up at a normal hour? All right. Well, I've got one side sewn down. I'm going to have to do a lot of really wonky stitches all over the place so that fills in. And I'll have to do some more chain stitch. My chain stitch is not great, but it's okay. It's just adding some color. And this is going to be a work in progress for the next little while. But when it is done, I will definitely post pictures and meet your creativity and in on IG. Yes, yes. Jeans is coming along beautifully. Can I put you center stage, hun?
Sure.
All right, look at that, guys. Look, she's beating and it's beautiful.
I have lots of ideas. We'll see. I'd like to be able to see most of this, but
Yeah,
I mean, you can tell I'm layering some things,
yeah,
but I'm okay with it so far. So far, anyway. But see, all these circles are just the same as a sequin,
yes, they
you
are.
know? So
They
the
are.
two things I'm not thrilled with are these yellow circles they're so thin and I'm not sure that I can keep them as circles. So we'll see.
Yeah, they could just be. Well, if you put something round in the middle, but then you lose the whatever's inside them, right?
Yeah, we'll see. I think I can maybe take this basting off and just stitch them right down.
Yeah,
So I don't know yet. But I can definitely see, fill like this one getting a ring of black and white beads
yeah,
and maybe filling this in with something. I don't know. And there's got to be some bridgy things that I make, and there's got to be some more sticky uppies like this little thing right here, because that's just the way I roll.
yep, yep,
So,
yep.
but I like it.
I do too.
I
I really
really
like
do.
how that black and white beads went across the top of that. That looked
Uh huh. I'm probably going to have to put it up for a while because somebody's been asking a lot about her initial.
Oops.
Yeah.
I can guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been 2.5 hours, darn close to it. And so I would like to thank each and every one of you guys for being here and supporting us and checking things out and playing along and visiting. And thank you very much, Jean, for coming and playing.
Well, thank you for having me.
Next week, we will be on Jean's channel because we are alternating weeks. Her link will be down below in the description box. And of course, we will share once that is set up for next Friday. We don't know what we're doing next Friday. We could be doing the Scrappy Balls. Haven't decided, but we will before we post. So thanks everybody for being here. Big, big hugs to each and every one of you. And I hope to see some of you guys on Sunday.
Bye,
So,
all. Thanks for
yeah,
coming.
hugs to you guys. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye.